Although viewers are aware that Georgie and Mandy will eventually split up, it is still unclear how and why this breakup occurred. The age difference between Georgie and Mandy might contribute to their ultimate split, but Georgie's bond with Mary and Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is as likely to be a decisive element. In the end, it might be detrimental to the show if Georgie and Mandy's age difference turned out to be an excuse for their split. It would be unfortunate if the first gender-flipped age gap in a big sitcom led to a divorce after decades of happily married couples with noticeable age differences on screen. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage shouldn't use Georgie and Mandy's ages as a reason to end their relationship, especially in a time when films like Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy, are already cautious about co-signing age gap partnerships with older women. However, the problem should still be a part of their larger storylines. After all, the age difference is made even more noticeable by the premise of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 2. For starters, Mandy is currently working with an ex-boyfriend who is the same age as her, unlike Georgie. Georgie, who frequently worries that he isn't taken seriously because of his age, is likely to become envious of this. Even with Ruben's assistance, Georgie is too young to be managing a business at just 21. As a result, it wouldn't be shocking if his youth and perceived inexperience led to hostility within the company and the ensuing strain on the couple's supposedly doomed marriage. This canonical tragedy from The Big Bang Theory is as inevitable as George Sr.'s death in Young Sheldon because viewers already know Georgie and Mandy's eventual fate. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage can maintain its most intriguing subversion, nevertheless, by exposing that the young Sheldon couple's split was not caused only by their age difference. The age difference between Georgie and Mandy adds excitement and uniqueness to their story, as practically all comedy couples have older husbands and younger wives. This is crucial because, despite some changes to young Sheldon's model, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is still a relatively conventional sitcom. Actually, a lot of the adjustments Georgie and Mandy's first marriage made to young Sheldon's tone and style made the show less subversive and more mainstream. In order to make The Big Bang Theory feel more like a conventional sitcom than young Sheldon ever did, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage brought back the laugh track and multi-camera arrangement. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage must be unique in its plot since the show switched back to a more conventional, straightforward sitcom format. Since many shows have concentrated on the highs and lows of navigating marriage and new parenthood, Mandy and Georgie's age difference is their most intriguing and unusual feature. Since Georgie and Mandy's first marriage has fewer cameos from the Big Bang Theory cast than its predecessor, the show must stand on its own merits, which was accomplished in Season 1 when Episode 4, Todd's Mom, highlighted the two. Mandy finally made a friend at work, but was appalled when Georgie made friends with her son, Todd. The plot of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage Season 1 demonstrated that the dynamic strains the couple's titular union, even if the episode only specifically focused on the age difference between the two. Although their problems were resolved somewhat swiftly in Todd's Mom, this nonetheless planted the seeds for more serious disputes down the road that would jeopardize the couple's happiness. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.